Hey everybody, this is Craig from 9 Volt Games, and today I'm just rummaging through my Sega Genesis collection. I know I'm at a weird angle because I got you right behind the little chair I have here, and I'm just sorting through some shit. I actually I had to. I'm not gonna lift it up, but oh, you can actually see it. Oh, it's my Sega CD that my son pulled off. I actually used to have a shelf underneath here. My son ripped the fucking whole Sega CD off. He got excited when he was playing Sonic, pulled the whole unit out. The Sega Model 2 flew across the room, and the Sega Saturn just hit the ground, opened up, threw Snatcher out, because Snatcher was in there at the time, chucked it, and just stayed there. It didn't work for a little while. And, well, I was playing fucking Snatcher 5 minutes ago, and I played some Mortal Kombat on Sega CD, and I started some Shining Force. So, thank God. I don't have to ground him till he's 16 till he can fucking get a job and buy me a new one, because that's what I thought about doing. But, you know, I'm going through these games, and I'm looking at some that I've done reviews for. I've done Rocket Knight, I've done Sparkster, I've done, you know, Shinobi 3. I don't know if I've ever done Earthworm Jim, but I need to look into it because I have a copy of Earthworm Jim for every system. I don't think I've done any Golden Axe. I know I've done shit about Sonic. If I haven't, I would love to do a Why I Love Sonic. But I need to wait for the documentary in order to do that. I was going to do another video like the last one and tell you a little bit story about the Sega Genesis, the Model 2 one to be precise. But I'm not going to do that because that's actually a big part of the documentary. I'm going to leave that for the documentary. So let's move along and do some vidya. Let me talk about this game that I actually was a huge part of my childhood. I played it a lot. I remember renting it a lot. My cousin Jay actually owned it. I feel like I have to sit up to fucking get to the camera. This is Sam Adams' Porch Monkey. Porch Rocker. Porch Rocker, not Porch Monkey. Listen. Sorry. Hey, we're gonna play some Ren and Stimpy's Stimpy's Invention. This was an amazing game from the 90s. The 90s, for those of you who weren't part of the 90s, was a weird time. It was a weird time. And fucking Ren and Stimpy should have never been advertised for children. That's a log. That's what we accepted for cartoons. But then again, you watch cartoons nowadays and what my son watches and shit, and it's not that far removed. There's a lot of shit in his cartoons. I'm like, wow, that's not even for children. But this game, along with the Ren and Stimpy that was on the Game Boy, just regular Game Boy, and I think it was Ren and Stimpy in Space or Space Cadets, whatever. That was an awesome game. But yes, Stimpy's Invention was so much fun, and it just reminded me of a lighter version of Beavis and Butthead, where you play through the neighborhoods and you can swap who you want to play as. Joy. I remember this being difficult as hell. Oh, yeah. I don't... Mine. Whoops. Joy. Powder toast. Happy joy. My favorite part of this whole game was when you're, playing through the... Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. How's that? Is when you're playing through the... God damn it. The freezer. And then you fight the eyes and they scream when you kill them, which is right here. Oop. Don't worry, I'll get one. Oh. Man, the platforming of the 90s, man. I wish it would make a comeback. I'm going to tell you that right now. Indie devs need to make an effort to go back to 90s style of gameplay. The chicken that escaped the pot pie, the eye that screams. See, now I switch to Stimpy. that the up jump. Oops. Had to use him as a shovel. Damn it. Collected the beaver. That's one piece down. But yeah. Woo. The 90s. The 90s are full of that noise. The 90s are full of static. Like that is when you're switching games, unless you had cable, which I don't have cable hooked up down here. Or it looked like that when you were trying to watch porn. Back in the 90s. But yeah, man. The 90s was great when it came to games. And I'm looking at all my Sega Genesis games, and there's not one here that I can't put in and like thoroughly enjoy. Like, I was just playing Two Crude Dudes. I was posting it up on Twitter. Like, it's not even a good game, but it's still rad. That's the best way to describe everything in the 90s. It was fucking rad and radiculous, and it was awesome, and I loved playing it. That's what the 90s were. The 90s were way the fuck out there, but it was still awesome to indulge in. It was radiculous, and like, I'm trying to look at a game and just be like, this was a shitty one. I can't even do that. Like, some of them are so bad that they're good, like the Two Crude Dudes. And then, you know, like ones that I play all the time and I tell you to play all the time is Sparkster, and like, that shit's fucking amazing. Ren and Stimpy, I remember being so hard when I was a kid, but I like that because it's not impossible hard. As you see, I just beat the first portion of the game. You can beat it. It's just difficult, and it takes learning. And, you know, I look at some of my games for... I've tried to trim it down on 360 and stuff. I've done it for my PS2. But I look at games that I have in that console, I'm like, why do I own this? It's fucking shit. I can't say that about anything I have on Sega Genesis. So I love the Sega Genesis, man. And, you know, the more I sort everything out down here, because I got all my systems out, but I got really no fucking place to put my games. I'm gonna put my amiibos up here. I got no place to put my strategy guides and stuff. I gotta get some... I have the room, I just have nothing to put them on. I don't want to put them on the floor. So as I do this, I might just go through and like pick another random old game and talk about it, you know. Maybe do a little better with the camera angles and the lighting. But right now I just want to be comfortable because I've been working my ass off all day. Thank you guys for watching.